Today, we go back to basics. I teach you how to install Claude in the CLI, Codex in the CLI, and Gemini in the CLI. Chances are, if you're already vibe coding in your preferred IDE with Claude, Codex, or Gemini, this video is not for you. This is for beginners who want to get started vibe coding. So without squirrel ado, let's build. All right, so as you can see here on the screen, I already prepared all the tabs we need. All the links that you see here, you'll find in the YouTube description below. I went ahead and logged into all of my accounts to save us some time. I recommend you do the same. It makes the setup super quick and easy. Now, for today's demo, I am using a fresh install of Ubuntu Desktop. These commands will also work on your Mac OS X as well, or any Linux distribution for that matter. So first thing we want to do with Claude is let's grab this line up here for Mac, Linux, and WSL, which this is technically something you can install within your Windows installation. And before I continue, a note on Windows. If you came here hoping for a guide to install on Windows, drop a comment below and let me know you're interested in that type of video. I decided to keep this one Mac OS and Linux focused. But if you want to see a step-by-step for Windows, just let me know you're interested in that video and I'll spin that up for you. All right, so now that we have that line copied, we just want to paste it in here and we're going to let it get to work. Okay, perfect. So it's installed. Now, in some installations, you might have it give you a note of like, you need to also run this command. In my particular instance, I didn't need to do that, but just go ahead and run the command it asks you to run, because I've noticed I installed this across a number of different demonstration VMs and computers. And sometimes I see an extra command. It starts with echo. You want to copy paste that line, paste it in your terminal, and you're done there. So now we can spin up Claude. And as you can see here, we're going through the Claude Code onboarding. I'm just going to select dark mode, but this is where you can kind of specify what kind of styling that you would like. And this is where we have the option to set up an API billing or our Claude subscription. Now we're going with our Claude subscription. And it's going to open up a new tab for us. So we're just going to go into Firefox here. And as you can see here, this is why I logged in ahead of time. That way I don't have to log in now at this point. All I have to do is hit authorize. And now that we're back in our terminal, we can just hit enter. Just a few security notes here. And voila, I trust this folder. And here we are. We're ready to get started vibe coding. It's as simple as that to set it up. Now let's move over to, let me clear this out. I'm going to reset and clear the terminal. Now let's install Codex, shall we? All you want to do is click the link in the bio below. You want to copy this command down here. Now, alternatively, if you're on Mac and let's say you have Homebrew installed already, or you've done some research and you prefer that installation method, you can toggle between the two and just copy that command. For our sake, we're using NPM. So we're going to copy this line here and we're going to paste that in there. Okay, so this to me looks like we are not set as an administrator. So I'm going to do sudo. I'm going to paste that command. Okay, perfect. Now let's try to spin up Codex here and look at that. This is very similar to Claude, right? Like we can select sign in with our subscription, sign in with a device code, which is actually unique, or provide your own API key from the platform.openai.com. You know, we're just going to use our subscription. And almost identical to Claude, right? It's going to open up a new tab here. What's interesting is I logged in here, but it didn't recognize. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my Google Auth because that's how I have mine set up. And we're going to hit next. And voila, signed into Codex. So now we go back here and signed in. So before you start, just a few things to take note. Feel free to read those as in-depth as you'd like. And I'm just going to hit enter. We're going to say, yes, we trust. And voila, we're ready to get started vibe coding. All right. So now I'm going to close out of this and we're going to do our last model here. And we're going to reset and clear. Now let's go over to Gemini CLI. Now they did reserve their own domain, which I thought was funny and cool. You know, there's also, if you're sketched out by that domain, you can go to their official GitHub account. And it's going to be the same exact installation line here. So quick install. We're using NPM. You could certainly try NPX, but I wanted to keep it consistent on this demonstration. So I'm going to copy that line there, go back to the terminal, paste it in there. And we're going to get started here. Again, so sudo paste, want to give it administrative access to install, right? And voila. So now we can spin up Gemini here. Voila. So we have similar options here, sign in with Google, use API or Vertex. We're just going to select Google here, browser, right? Identical to the other two. Now we're just going to click there and log in with your Google account, sign in. Authentication successful. All right. We're just going to press R to restart here. Gives us some options. And voila, we are ready to vibe code. Now, a few little pointers, right? Like I think for most beginners, it's best to install Visual Studio Code or Cursor. But this demo is not about that. This is about installing all three of these CLIs system-wide so that if you choose to operate in the terminal or your preferred IDE and you call on Claude, Codex, or Gemini, it will work across your entire system after following these steps. Now, let's say you continue to work out of the CLI, right? Well, when you're working out of the CLI, you don't have that fancy kind of file tree along the left-hand side with your preferred IDE. And you can't just open one specific folder. You kind of have to go and navigate to create your own folders. So here's what I recommend you do is you want to just go to the root directory, right, of your terminal, exit out of everything, and then you can list, right? These are just common commands. ls means list. This works across any Linux distro as well as your Mac OS X. I'm going to change directory to desktop, and then I'm going to make a directory demo, and then I'm going to change directory demo, right? And alternatively, if you wanted to, instead of going down that path and you just want to go to your desktop here, create a new folder here, test, for example. I'm going to type in cd, then space, and then I'm going to drag that folder in there. And you're going to see that it's going to give that path so that you don't have to manually do the change directories and navigating to that location. So should you choose to organize things within Finder, you can just navigate where you want to navigate, create the folder, type in cd ahead of time with a space, drag that folder in, and then as you can see, we're operating out of the desktop test directory. And let's say I spin up Claude, for example. We're going to spin up Claude within that directory. Hey, build me a Hello World web app. Set up local preview. And it's going to build it within this directory here, right? As you can see, it's already created the index HTML. And you're ready to get to work, right? Like you're ready to start vibing. We're going to go to localhost 8000 and voila, a hello world basic website. This is where the magic happens. This is where your creativity runs wild. Now, some other things to note, if you ever want to change what model you're using, this should be self-explanatory, but for most it's not. So you want to / model. And as you can see here, default, it's Opus 4.6. You can choose Sonnet, you can choose Haiku. The same goes for, let's say we spin up Codex. And as you see here, I did Control C to close out of Claude. So now we're opening Codex in the same directory, and you go / model, right? This is where you choose whatever model. We're gonna Control C out of there, and then we're gonna spin up Gemini. And this is where you go / model, right? And it allows you to select whatever model. I like to go to manual here, especially if you want to use any of these preview models, 3.1 Pro preview or 3.1 flashlight preview. And yeah, listen, it's as simple as that to get started vibe coding. This video was meant to be a very simple step-by-step solution to install Claude, Codex, and Gemini in the CLI so that no matter where you are in your operating system, whether you're out of the terminal, Visual Studio Code, Cursor, whatever your preferred IDE is, you can now invoke any one of these commands and start vibe coding with your preferred provider. So I hope you found some value in today's video. Now, I'm not an AI expert. I'm building in public and sharing what actually works. If you'd like to see me make a particular video around a specific topic, drop a comment below. Let me know who you are, what you do, who your target audience is, and what your question is, and I will add a video to my queue custom tailored just for you. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Marcelo, this is Clearmud, and clarity matters.